proportion of complaints. I do still think it's important that the higher volume of complaints comes from patrol, and also sort of the classic traffic stop, and the perception that racial profiling occurs during those incidents. And as I've said this before, we've had this discussion before, that many complaints, I presume, that are based on implicit bias, which is difficult to corroborate, and it's difficult to gather evidence on those kinds of things. So as a result, I understand that in the end, most of these complaints might end up insufficient evidence to resolve, or unresolved. And so when I think about the issue, I think about the volume of complaints, the initiation of the complaints, and it's difficult to understand where we need to address the problem, or how we should address the roots of the problem without an analyst to help us distill the data. Because of the way implicit bias operates, it's difficult to know how to prevent complaints in the future. But I think the volume of complaints needs to continue to be paid attention to.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we do, and that's why we include this breakdown by accused employee assignments. And again, I mean, you're both correct. Clearly, the highest volume of complaints go to patrol officers, and that's the highest number of officers, and followed by traffic and gang enforcement and Metro, because they engage in the kind of police work that, for the most part, generates these types of complaints.
Because
So,
they do things that are racially biased, right?
Order, please.
Commander Maslin, are you done with your report? Are we in the commission question comment portion of this meeting, or?
Well, I have more I can provide, but I'm always certainly, it's your meeting. So.
No. I actually do want to hear the report. The commander and Chief McCarthy took the extended me the courtesy of briefing me on the report a week or so ago, and so I have given a lot of thought about it and did have some comments, but I'm interested in certainly the commander finishing his report, and so I'll reserve my comment until then.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so as far as the type of law enforcement contact or encounter, that's been pretty consistent, but there's been one change for 2016, where previously it's always been traffic stops, and then pedestrian stops have been consistently the two most highest types of contact, law enforcement contact or encounter where these complaints have been made, with radio calls have been the third. Well, this so far